Previously on Making the Band.
As management goes, we trust Mike and Mike to do the job because they're there, hands-on, dealing with everything day to day.
Lou personally doesn't do that much for us day to day.
Out of nowhere, which is a very aggressive move, everything was cut off.
Cut off by who?
Transcon has cut you off.
I think there's some executives at Transcon who are really upset that we signed a management deal with Mike and Mike.
So let me get this straight. Transcon has cut off our money for tour support, for per diem, Khalif as our tour manager. Every single piece of funding that they said they supplied us.
And they've been supplying us with.
It's like this. Lou said, guys, come back. Listen, you guys have my blessing to start your management company. We'll take care of everything you need to be taken care of until you're up on your own. And out of nowhere, you guys was just cut off.
Is this coming from Lou, or is this coming from other people? It has to come
Believe
from Lou.
me,
It's a
it's
trans.
Lou.
Honestly,
Lou
Lou is president.
I don't know.
That's
Lou
what I'm
knows
saying.
everything that's going on.
You guys know.
I think Lou knew
I
about
doubts
it.
in my mind a little bit.
It came from Frank Allen Gary.
Yeah, that's what I
But
think.
Lou knew about it.
It upsets me beyond like a business relationship because I feel like we're friends.
You feel
Yeah,
violated.
personal. But the more we're in the business, the more money comes into play and the more other things that come into play that sway people's emotions. We're gonna find out who's really on our side. So you're saying if we see Lou, not to mention anything whatsoever.
Say, hey, Lou, how you doing? Good to see you.
I don't need
Bye.
any answers from him anymore.
Honestly, I don't want to hear more
The truth
lies.
of the matter is, the less involved you are with them, the better off you are.
That upsets me.
I feel very disappointed because Lou talked a lot in the very beginning that he was going to take us there.
Bottom line is, it was all settled. I care about you guys. We're all in this together. So I have a job morally and financially to make sure things are working, to make sure that the group has every opportunity.
We have so little time and so little practice. Why don't you just let us be entertainers? We shouldn't have to deal with that drama. You know what I'm saying?
Sing it one time for me. 1, 2, the chorus. And.
We're going to be doing Good Morning America. It's kind of like a redemption for us. We definitely want to do a very, very good job here. This is our next biggest televised event since Miss America. We're doing Liquid Dreams again.
My liquid dreams, my liquid dreams.
If we get that every time, it'll sound so much better.
Thank you. I'm
Yeah, that's what he was just telling you.
When you guys get ready, let me know.
Yeah, I'm ready. Come on.
1, 2, throw.
Throwing a body like Jennifer.
Okay, but not falsetto. I need it open. It's just a half step up from what you're singing.
All right.
Why are you saying ooh? Come on, you guys.
All the stuff that's going on with Lou is in the back of our minds. And I think we're all having a little trouble concentrating.
Throwing a body like Jennifer.
You feel me?
Yeah, I got.
You there?
I got lightheaded.
You're gonna get lightheaded because you're breathing. That's a normal procedure.
We're meeting with Lou tomorrow to go over everything that has happened and talk about the future, the past, the present.
Is there anything you guys want us to bring to the table with Lou
to address?
Because basically the issues that we have with him, they shut off the money without notifying anybody. So we can't let that happen again.
I just want the truth.
We're not going to let ourselves get into that same situation again, where you guys will be left hanging without float, without per diem, without a credit card, without a tour manager.
Everybody was so upset. So then he comes by the studio and interrupts our rehearsal. And I was just like, oh my God.
Love surrounding me. Lost in a world of fantasy. Now this hot girl, she's not your average girl. She's a more erotic dream from a magazine. And she's so fine, designed to blow your mind. She's a dominatrix, supermodel, beauty queen.
Okay, it's getting there.
Man, have you improved. Those backgrounds are unbelievable.
It's good to
That's good, because you hear it every day. I know.
Right,
so
right.
it's like really cool.
How you been? It seems like forever since we've seen
Been
you.
forever. I know you guys have been running all over the place and everything. And I know while I was on vacation, a couple of glitches occurred, but I'm back on track now on top of everything. So I'll make sure no glitches happen. Papa's here to protect, so so I'm gonna make sure it's cool.
I feel weird that Lou's around. I keep expecting him to like pull one of us aside and try to get us to believe his way is right. So it's a little awkward.
Can't we get time to have a chance to get together, you guys? It's like unbelievable. I know. Oh, it's good busy, so you know, it's great. I really miss you guys, though. It's like, you know. Don't want to take you guys to dinner one of these days.
I know.
All right, we'll work it out.
Oh, of course.
All right, see you later.
Are you leaving?
Well, you guys are leaving, so I guess I'll be leaving.
Yeah, we're leaving.
If you're leaving, I'm leaving. All right, I'll see you guys later on.
I don't want him coming in there acting like everything's fine when he knows what he did and he knows how upset we are.
That was kind of a strange visit from Lou.
I wonder what the purpose was.
He didn't bring up any business stuff.
Ashley, you better not have that talk you think you're gonna have with him.
What? Asking him what happened?
Yeah.
What?
Because that's exactly what he wants you to do, so you can give him the opportunity
Right,
to explain
I'm not going to.
himself.
I'm not.
He knew exactly what was going on. No decision is made in that company without his supervision.
I realize
He's
that.
the big
I
hero.
totally realize that, yeah.
He is that company.
Well, you know that I want to bring it up. I mean, really bad. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to ask him. I'm not going to talk to him about it.
Once everything gets settled, then we can bring things back to the way they used to be. But as for right now, you know, we have to go along and handle our business.
I know.
All right? See you in a bit, Jake.
Yeah.
Got a very strange phone call from a woman in your accounting department. They shut everything off before they requested a meeting, which we found very, you know, I don't know what they were thinking.
Bizarre.
Yeah, it's very bizarre.
That is a major mistake that was taken by accounting without checking with me
Yeah, it wasn't
to
your...
do something like that.
But
Nobody ever asked me
It came
about
from
that.
somewhere.
Your accounting department wouldn't do that on their own.
Correct.
Someone directed them to do that.
Right.
It's insulting that I wouldn't get a call from Frank or Alan or Gary or you.
There has to be at some point in time a sit down for a transition phase to who's responsible for what, how to structure it, and to work it out so that everybody's in agreement and there's never going to be a problem like this again. OTOWN, I will never ever let anything happen to them because, you know, we all care about them and love them. We're going to do what we got to do. From a company point of view, from a personal point of view, that's the way it is. Now we got to fix the problem. And I need to know what happened.
We're all a little bit anxious to find out what's going on.
Which route do you take it? Was it a vindictive thing or was it incompetence?
We have Good Morning America coming up, which is a huge deal for us because our last live television performance was Miss America. So hopefully we're gonna redeem ourselves on national television.
As in any project, in any company, when you have a lot of things going on, communication is the most important thing. And it sounds to me like there was a communication breakdown. The boys were stuck and inconvenienced. And I think that those situations never should be repeated again. And I don't think it was anybody's intention to inconvenience anybody.
The thing that bothers us the most is that we don't really feel like we were informed with enough time or from the right people that January 3rd was the cutoff date.
We spoke to you that day and said, come on up, let's have a meeting, we'll sort it all out. Not a big deal. And more time just dragged on. And I said, look, this is ridiculous. Tell me what it is that we need to fix, and we'll address it. And then again, we didn't hear from anybody for a couple of days, and it just lagged on until now.
Gentlemen, you gonna do the bridge again? Sing it for me?
When I look into your eyes.
Okay, cool. What you singing?
When I look into your eyes.
Not like that, though.
When I look into your eyes.
There's a lot of bad business going on right now, and it's so hard for us to focus.
You gotta remember your note, man. You gotta remember your note, man.
We're all a little bit anxious to find out what's going on.
Communication was very difficult the whole time, and it didn't have to be. We reached out quite a few times prior to find out what was going on with actual management, and it was pretty secretive. It was kind of kept pretty quiet at the time.
We stepped up to the plate and took an aggressive stance in order to emphasize how we felt. We're really talking about a few $1,000s here. There's nobody in this room that would take this project and put it into a tailspin.
Well, cutting the funds off, making Lou look bad is something the chairman should know about. Which route do you take it? Was it a vindictive thing or was it incompetence? I'm just saying. I mean, communication.
What you're just saying is you're looking at it from a perspective of how do I agitate the situation?
Right,
How do I place this in the worst
Let's move on. Let's work on to a
I think
resolution.
we're trying to move on, but for whatever reason, you know, if this is your approach with the group, I'm personally going to suggest you take a different approach because your artists are going to look for you to guide them, I think, in a positive light and try to make sense out of a situation instead of chaos. I think it's naive for you to attempt to just throw the entire sort of responsibility onto the furnishing company without taking some responsibility yourself. If I'm willing to step up to the plate and take it on the chin and say, you know what? Okay, we took an aggressive move. It wasn't perfect. We made a mistake. I'm willing to say that. But I'm not going to sit here and look at you as the manager of that group and say that you are without responsibility as well, because you are.
5, 6,
That's good.
7, 8.
OTOWN. Yeah. Coming at you.
Better.
I don't want to believe that everyone is out there with a hidden agenda. I just want to make sure that everything gets set up right.
Okay, so we just got done with our meeting with Transcon. Technically, it just comes down to a power play. You know, I think they just wanted to take a crap in our hat and see if we'd wear it. So it was bad, and it was a foolish thing to do, and I still don't completely understand where they were coming from.
They screwed up. They realized it. They didn't take the approach of apologizing for it, but they wanted to move on and were like, whatever.
Are there any hard feelings towards us?
No, towards you
Not
guys.
towards you.
No.
Mostly
What about
directed
towards
towards
you
me.
guys?
Mostly directed towards me.
It's difficult when we get pulled into the Transcon saga, and we have to not only focus on trying to do our job, which is, you know, being on Good Morning America, and that should be our main focus, and we shouldn't have anything to do with the business transactions. For me, I don't like thinking about that kind of thing. You know, that's why we have Mike and Mike. That's why they do what they do. That's why they manage the group, is because if we were to try to think about all that kind of stuff, we would worry ourselves sick.
So if Lou comes around, should we just pretend like it never happened, or should we bring it up, or?
Well, that's the other thing that came about. I mean, always play the cool guy. We're the bad guys. You guys are always nice. We talked about if they're gonna come visit for any reason, they have to notify Mike or I in advance that they're coming.
I want to talk to Lou directly. I want to be able to talk with him personally and not feel like I misunderstood anything. I want to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. I want to talk to Lou.
You guys have any questions?
I want to know why the actions were taken.
Why would they make a decision to lash out at you two if it directly affected us?
When I heard about what happened, I was very upset.
Let me get that for you, Lou.
How you doing? Good? Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Good?
We had a meeting with Lou, all 5 of us guys, and Mike to deal with Transcon cutting off the money.
Come on, my office. Let's do it. Cool.
We talk later on.
I want to know why the actions were taken. I just don't understand why the decision was made. Were they really pissed off that you guys signed with us and they wanted to get back at you?
That's what I don't
and cut the money
Why
off?
would they make a decision to lash out at you two if it directly affected us?
I'll tell you, the point is that when I found out that this happened, I was devastated. Because first of all, these are things, no matter what it is, if they didn't...
It happened without you knowing?
It happened without me knowing. But when I knew about it, I immediately got on the horn and said, what are you guys kidding me? I don't care who's at right or who's at wrong, fault. That doesn't happen because it's inconveniencing the group. And it should never be.
I don't understand how they make decisions without your approval.
That's where the communication breakdown
that's
was.
exactly right.
Between them and you, not between
Right.
us and them.
What happened was, what we didn't do, and I'll just tell you, we had two really good guys in our company that handled this project, and they left us. It's these two guys. And when they left from Transcon, covering my back as Transcon, we never really replaced their functions internally within Transcon. I think that was the problem. When I heard about what happened, I was very upset, I have to tell you. I feel for you guys, I feel very upset. You know where I'm coming from. You know me as very close as I am as a part of you. And I'm there a zillion %. I'm sure you know that. Never, ever will anything get cut off without my approval. So if something ever happens again, it's because I said so. And I'll never do that because I love you guys.
To me, I know how close you were with us the whole time, and I just know that you wouldn't have let any of that happen.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm not gonna not be friendly with Lou. Lou is a very, very intricate character in this whole chapter in my life.
I'm so proud of you guys, I gotta tell you. I'm really proud. And I would have if I did, my hat's off to you. So, but anyway, let's keep it going.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a safe flight, all right?
Definitely.
Have a good time in France.
Hey, whose phone is this? Yours, Ashley?
I love the guy for what he's done for us, and he'll always be close to us. He gave us each other, and you can't take that away.
I hope you're not confused anymore.
I'm not confused, no. And that's why I appreciate you meeting with us.
Onward and upward.
Finally, we can breathe a little bit easier because it's all settled, and our job is to focus on being tight as a group, and I think that's what we need right now.
Right now, we're getting ready for Good Morning America. We have to go in on an early morning, and it's cold.
Good Morning America was the second opportunity to prove that we, deserve to be #1. We deserve to be in the music business, and that making the band and OTOWN were for real. After what happened with Miss America, everybody understood the severity that the next performance had to be flawless.
Is it? That's what I'm asking. Hey, when you ask like every single person, stop worrying about it. Why don't you stop worrying about me?
It definitely makes me nervous because the last time we were on live television, it was horrible.
Okay, but I'm standing right here, okay? Okay, well, don't jump in it, and you don't worry about it, so don't worry about it. Just relax. Dude, you're the one that's making me stressed out.
Well, I'm not so much nervous. It's more like scared. You know, like what happens if things go bad?
Morning television, can you not grab your crotches at the end of the dance? Can you just, I mean, I know it's just a move, but can you try not to do it? Please.
We need to clear the stage. Yeah, we're good.
We have to leave right now. We gotta go.
If we come off bad, you can pretty much say we're done.
The first time that we're performing with the band in front of an audience, quite a large audience.
Wanna be the harbor, always there for you, right there for you, baby. Wanna be the shelter that will shield you, yeah. Would I be the love and light to light?
We were on stage. For some reason, I just looked at Doc at that moment, and him and Mike were shaking each other's hands, like saying congratulations. At that point, I knew that we had nailed it. It was just a great feeling.
Ever since the band has been involved, it's just been incredible energy. Being able to be on stage and have people behind you pumping that music just as hard as you're dancing and singing it, it's incredible. And right now, we're gonna blow the show up. We just might be good.
After we did Good Morning America, I felt the best I've ever felt about a performance.
That felt so good!
We did so freaking good. I was so happy.
I felt for the first time no anxiousness whatsoever. Beautiful. Like I was just having fun up there.
That's what it's all about, right?
All this does is make the rest of the day roll so much smoother.
I know. Game over.
Okay, well, let's just talk about what the schedule is for right now. We are going back to the hotel. You need to be down in the lobby at 10:45, quarter to 11, 10:45 in the lobby. Go over it, we do sound check, 11 to 11:30, do a little thing for the WB network. Hopefully you'll be out of there, back in the hotel by 12. From 12 until 1:15, you need to get dressed and be camera ready to go over to MTV. At 1:15, you'll be in the lobby, ready to go, and you're not coming back to the hotel for the rest of the night.
All right, so let's get our stuff together as soon as possible. So we have more time in the hotel.
Our schedule's always this crazy, but we're just excited. Excited that we're taking that next step and the audiences are getting bigger and we're getting more accepted. I think we have a lot to prove to all the critics and definitely a majority of music fans out there that we are in fact a real group. It's just gonna take time for people to come and see the show and actually give us a chance.
Next on Making the Band.
Making the band is a trip, man.
It's incredible.
And there's like all these screaming girls everywhere. It really puts things into perspective that I don't have someone like that in my life.
I just was thinking maybe we could try it again.
I realize I miss having a relationship. It just feels right, you know, me and her.